All right. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and great glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and salutations to the elect pushing this truth to the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. All right, in this particular video, I want to touch on what's going on right now between the United States and Iran. There's some negotiations taking place right now. Iran nuclear deal 2.0, because Trump withdrew out of the first one. He said it was making Iran too rich. But now he's coming back to make another nuclear deal because he says that Iran cannot obtain a nuclear weapon. And they have enriched their uranium to about 60%. Now, they were only supposed to enrich their uranium to about 3 to like 6%. And they're at 60, and it only takes 90% enriched uranium to create a nuclear weapon, which Iran claims they can have in 2 weeks if they wanted to. All right? So now you got Trump saying they can't have a nuclear weapon. Anytime somebody asks him about Iran, the first thing come out of his mouth, Iran can't have a nuclear weapon. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing this in defense of Israel. All right? Because Israel and Iran are actually going to war right now. If you go on Israeli news, that's how they started. They say Israel at war, because they're in actual war right now with Iran and in Iran's proxy groups. All right? They did surgical strikes on Hezbollah, and now they're striking Hamas and the Houthis right now. And last year, we saw Iran shoot 180 plus rockets on Israel because they almost wiped out Hezbollah, which is a proxy group of theirs. You know, and they started trading shots. So yeah, they're in active war right now. So if they obtain a nuclear weapon, I mean, what do you think that, is going to happen with that? All right, this is a nation that chants death to America, death to Israel, and death to Britain. They chant that. They call America Big Satan and Israel Little Satan. So what would they do if they had access to nuclear weapons? Which some speculate that they already have them, but that's neither here nor there. But what would you think they do if they officially on paper had nuclear weapons? Like for the world to see. They'll fuck around and use them. All right? So I don't think that these negotiations are going good between the United States and Iran. Read this title right here. It says, "This is not a drill. B-2 bombers deployed. U.S. preparing to attack." That's right. They got stealth bombers over there too. And they was caught. He's going to get into it, which I don't know if we're going to get it in this particular sit down, but these planes has been caught crossing over in Iran's territory and turned back. And Iran says that basically they prepare them to go to war. Like, they're provoking them. See, you don't do shit like that when you're negotiating. See, Esau's negotiation tactics is basically bullying. He got the contract on the table. He said, hey, we only require this out of you, which is some bullshit. It'd be some some heavy shit that he want from you. But hey, just put your name on the dotted line. We're going to give you billions of dollars a year. This benefit comes with it. This benefit comes with it. This benefit comes with it. And if you don't sign on the dotted line, well, we'll just kill you. So he negotiate weirdly. He'll give you benefits and all this other shit. But the things he asks for is dumb heavy. Or if you don't make a deal with him, he'll just wage war on you. So they doing a little certain shit while they're in negotiations, and Iran is tired of it. They call America a bully. All right? Not just Iran. The world really sees America as a bully. So, hey, we see in America being drawn into this war because they don't want Iran to get nuclear weapons because they're going to strike Israel with them. And eventually they'll try to strike America with them too. But the immediate threat is trying to protect Israel. Right? That's why it says in Jeremiah 50:45, the least of the flock shall draw them out. You know, I bring this out all the time. The least of the flock is Amalek, them small hats, man, over there in the land. All right, the false Jews. That's the least of the flock. They shall draw them out. Who's the them that they're going to draw out? America. We see it happening right now. Out to what? World War. All right, that third woe, pursuant to Revelations 11 and 14. The third woe cometh quickly. You see? We're in that season right now. I'm almost arrived to my destination, so let's play this. You know, I can ramble. I'm going to say this one more thing. Because the First World War ended 1918 or 1919. Second World War ended 1945. That's only 35-year gap between the First World War ending and the Second World War ending. It says the third woe cometh quickly. To today's date, it's only been like 80-something years. So we're in that season, man. We're in that season. It's not going to be how the baboon Hebrew, the baboon Hebrew said, hey, well, we could be 1,000 years from now. There ain't going to be no fucking 1,000 years from now, man. He told some, he tried to generalize, you know, paint with a broad brush to say it could be from here to 1,000 years from now, and it could be here this time that, you know, we get up out of here, but ain't no 1,000 years. Anyway, let me play this for.
Welcome, everyone. You are watching Full Spectrum Survival. We're starting to see reports emerging now. These reports say that the U.S. Air Force B-2 stealth bombers have approached Iranian airspace more than one time. They have been turned back more than one time. And we've received warnings from the Iranian military saying that America is bringing on war. Now, of course, the first couple of ones reported on social media through Iranian-backed channels. They lacked any official confirmation from either the U.S. Department of Defense or the Iranian authorities, but we're starting to see now that details are becoming verified, showing that this situation is still developing. What is being confirmed is the significant deployment now of U.S. B-2 bombers to the Diego Garcia Strategic Air Force Base. This is inside of the Indian Ocean. Satellite imagery that we have confirmed here on the channel revealed at least 6 different B-2 Spirit bombers that were stationed there. This makes it the largest, or one of the largest, deployments in recent years. This move is widely being interpreted as a show of force. Escalating tensions with Iran are not slowing down. We have a very concerning nuclear problem. Trump, Israel, and Iran will be in conflict all year. We have seen.
Hope that was edifying. Hope you could take something from it. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.